getting off the hook, man. I just woke up, turn it off and start the day. Easy to it, hold up. Haven't got the pot hot yet, I need to post up. Get a little sun on my face before I start the day. I just need to meditate. Best believe I'm gonna make moves with it, but it take time. Won't reciprocate. Sipping juice, keeping it in tune. When I levitate, then I know that it's time to strike.
What is going on, everyone? Today we are back with another video, and you know, I get asked randomly here and there, you don't always want to know what I keep in my camera bag. I'm not gonna lie, it's a bit dirty from riding around recently, but I'm gonna show you guys. So apart from the 2 GoPros that you see me filming with, I tend to have the other bits and bobs that I use to make a lot of the show happen. So first things first, I would say is my landing pad. You guys probably never see this in pictures because I always edit it out of the picture. So yeah, that comes quite handy, especially if it's like a quick land, in other words. Sometimes you don't want the drone to touch the floor. I do tend to keep the odd few bits and bobs with me. So for example, being this bag's quite heavy, I'm not gonna lie, I have a lot of drone batteries. Now there is a difference between these batteries. These are for the Mini 4, these are for the Mini 3, and they actually have a different weight between them. So that's why I've labeled them, because I don't want to use these batteries in the wrong drone and then I'm all of a sudden over my weight limit, and I don't want to do that. But I think you guys have seen me capture a lot of shots with this camera. This is my 360. It is covered right now with the lenses, so the screen doesn't, or the lens don't get damaged, sorry. But yeah, it's quite a handy camera. Hopefully GoPro brings out a new Max. That'll be interesting to see. Spare batteries with a charger kit. These ones last a good hour or so. It's quite handy. For those that are wondering, this is actually what the batteries look like in self. They're different from the GoPro. Yep. So we tend to have 3 of these batteries on go, so that way I can capture as many clips as possible. On to the next piece of kit. Simba, you're right. I have a DJI microphone. You can use this with your phone. You can use this with the GoPros, etc. like that. And there's also, you got 2 attachments. So it's not just one person that could be connected up, which is quite handy. I do use this every now and again, but the actual the GoPro microphone does the job for when I'm riding. So I tend to keep that one on the go rather than swapping them about. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to swing this one around. This is actually the Mini 3. You can tell the difference between the 2 because it doesn't have the legs. So yeah, I'm trying to cover the flyer's ID number, which every pilot should technically have on their drone, which keeps you covered. If you crash the drone, you only need to give that to someone. But otherwise than that, you shouldn't really need to be handing out that information to people. Bam. Now on to my next drone. I am using a DJI Mini 4 Pro. I tend to always go for the Pro. Main reason being is, we'll get to that in a minute, a bit further down through the bag. This one has a battery in it already because I've been flying it recently. But yeah, they're quite handy, small drones. You can just stick them anywhere and go. And as you guys noticed, I like to keep 2 drones with me, so that way I have more access to batteries, etc. like that. Now this is probably one of the main bits of the show. It's a chest rig, and the chest rig is what allows me to have the camera here on my chest with another GoPro attachment, which is quite handy as well. It does the job. These are spare propellers. You always need to have spare propellers, so that way the drone's always good to fly. You don't want to fly with messed up propellers, or to say like a bird has tried to attack your drone. That's probably the only issue you would have in the sky, is another bird. Right, so if we get over to this side, you guys always see me with a GoPro. The only thing this is missing is the wing cover. I believe this might be this is an 11 inside of here with a mod case. Now the thing about the camera is, this is the camera itself, this is a mod case. These 2 pieces come separately. Also, you need to put a battery inside of it as well. But yeah, this is probably my main bit of kit. Now I prefer GoPro because honestly, it's easy to work. It's literally one button, push, go. The quality of the sound with a mod case is perfect. You just need to know how to set up your actual camera settings. And maybe one day I'll show you guys what the quality settings are for the GoPro, so you know how to get that nice sharp footage, as I always see the comments and I do appreciate it. So yeah, I think me and GoPro are probably beneficial, because without this I don't have a show, and it makes the show worth it. Now, recently I received a comment from OG Rider, and we were talking about the cameras between the 10, the 11 and the 12. I don't think there's much of a difference. The only difference is this camera's got blue dots on the outside, as you can see here if I bring it close enough for you, because this is an 11 and so this is a 12, this is a 12, this is an 11. As you can notice, there's no blue paint here. So all your settings are the same to film, from 4K to the 5.3, all of the excess sound settings, none of that has changed. You've got, like, I think it's the raw audio, everything. All of your things are still the same in that manner of speaking. The only difference is that this has a GPS, this one has a built-in Bluetooth, and you can connect headphones. There's just a few different features in between it, but I'll link it all down below. You guys can go and check it out on the GoPro website and get the full information that you need. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not an expert on cameras. I just like to film stuff, especially what I'm doing. Now, this is the controller for the Mini 4. It has antennas. Now, you always want to keep your drone within eye's sight whilst flying it, so you need to still be able to see it in the sky whilst you're looking at the controller. It sounds a bit weird, but yeah. And that's why I tend to use the 249 grams for in the city center, because I don't really need to have FPV drones out here, and I need another person with me that could monitor what I'm doing and pay attention to everything else. And then this is the controller for the Mini 3. So now you can't use both of these controllers for, you have to have separate controllers basically. It would be nice if you couldn't use them, but I think it's a different frequency. They both come stocked with batteries built in, screens built in that are the same size. Your buttons on the back, the controller is a little bit of a different shape, but that's about it. But you don't really tell while I was flying. It's just a quick in the air and it's game time. I think these that I've realized what I'm here for. I come back to the crime scene where the geezer tried to steal the camera. I made a video here now. You got Bear's little friends chilling and stuff, but hey, it's all good. We don't feel intimidated by no man. I'm not gonna lie, the 360 is definitely worth it, because you can use this as a regular camera or a 360, so it works out beneficial for that. But yeah, otherwise than that, I have, what else do we have in the camera bag? I'm gonna be honest, normally I have loads of GoPro batteries, but I don't think I have them with me today. Or do I? Nope, I don't. So these here are more drone batteries, but these are for FPV. I don't know why they're in my bag today. I should have put them away. I always do, just shove them back into the little plastic thing. Into here they go. I've got excess wires, such as like phone wires, all the rest of it, etc. like that. So yeah, with inside of this other little bag, I tend to keep what do you call it, all of the screwdrivers, things like that, little knife, etc. You know, like the main camera accessories. So it's really helpful at times. You never know what you're gonna need or what you're planning on doing. So yeah. And I think, okay, yeah, so I must have forgot to take some stuff out while I've been flying the FPVs. I've got spare propellers and wires, screwdriver sets, everything ready to go. Oh snap, so there is another piece of the kit that I don't actually have with me, and I think this is probably my most favorite one of them all. You actually seen the charger a second ago, but this is for an RC car. Now I've converted the RC car so I can carry GoPros, etc. like that, and we can get these crazy little shots. So there's this one shot in my intro where you see the camera drive into the tire. That's done with the RC car, if you was ever wondering. But yeah, I believe that's everything that's in my kit. There might be 1 or 2 drones missing, but like I said, we wouldn't use them in the city center for the main fact that I would have to bring a whole nother pilot with me just so I could film some random stuff. But yeah, that's what's in my camera bag. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and until the next one, you never know what happens. But yeah, the more you guys ask for these random videos, I will give them to you. But intentionally, there's no purpose in me making this video until I feel like I have updated my kit to give you guys another video. So we'll have to wait and see what comes next. But until then, yeah. By the way, go check out DJI's link down below. It's an affiliated link, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. So if you do buy anything from it, I think I make like 5% commission. But for drones, that's the best place to go, I'm not gonna lie, hands down. But yeah, until the next one, you guys know what it is. Let's go.
Phone ringing off the hook, man, I just woke up. Turn it off and start the day, easy to it, hold up. Haven't got the pot hot yet, I need to post up. Get a little sun on my face before I start the day. I just need to meditate, best believe I'm gonna make moves with it. But I take time, won't reciprocate. Sipping juice, keeping it in tune when I levitate. Then I know